All right, welcome to Smokey Reacts. On this one, though, actually, yeah, we're gonna put this under the reacts. We're gonna put this under the reacts because I just need to get some background information. And then one of the homies in the comment section asked me to check these videos out on Skrapz since I've been listening to Skrapz music. So these videos are gonna be from Ape Huncho. Shout out to you. You did all the hard work. You do all the editing, all that. I'm literally gonna sit back and talk shit on top of your videos. I like to just give niggas they flowers because I'm literally just talking shit on top of niggas videos. So shout out to you. Go like and subscribe to his stuff, like and subscribe to my stuff. We're gonna be going over Skrapz kind of situation, we'll say in the last 6 months. That's kind of what we'll be covering right now. So I'm gonna go over these 3 videos. Yeah. So let's get into these. If you could please hit that like and subscribe, like I said, and let's get into it. Shout out to the homie for telling me to check these out too. Big Ape
Yo, what's
Huncho.
going on, people? It's your boy Ape Huncho, back at you again with another video. So, it seems as if new drill rapper CB has been in the mainstream media a lot over this past week, and believe it or not, some of it is actually due to TikTok. So what's currently being said in the mainstream media? Well, the mainstream media has gone on to accuse TikTok of fueling gang violence because they think that rival gangs are posting scoreboards of murders and stabbings. Look, before we break this down, just a little disclaimer, no gang member is actually making these scoreboard videos. I know there's been a lot of discussion recently about these scoreboard videos and how a lot of people are against them in regards to the ones on YouTube. I didn't even realise that there was people doing it on TikTok because I literally don't even use the app. I think where the blurred line is the fact that of course drill rappers taunt each other on songs. So when someone comes across a scoreboard post, they assume it's someone in a gang doing it, but again, it really isn't. So let's jump into what's being said anyway, and then I'll let you know how I feel about this one. So it reads, videos posted onto the social media site boast of carrying out brutal knifings and shootings by gang members connected to the drill music scene, according to experts. They claim gangs are using the Chinese social media giant to help stoke up tensions between rivals. And
Jesus Christ. That's how y'all talk about China in the UK? You don't even say the name of the company. We say at least the name of the company. This nigga said Chinese social media giant. Straight into the motherfucking meat of the story. That's crazy. That's how they wrote it up. That's not my guy. He's reading off the paper. I'm just noting how this is written from, writing standpoint. That's crazy. Because that's not what we do in America. Like, they don't talk about China in such a disregarded fashion. Like, you know them Chinese folks with the social media company. Them niggas are doing this. That's wild. That's wild.
and lure youngsters in with their bloody quote-unquote online CVs detailing their violent actions. Profiles of drill rappers have appeared on the site, seemingly listing attacks that have been carried out by some of the scene's stars. Including the claims are assaults on police as well as stabbings and shootings that have left gang members paralysed. In one particularly shocking claim, a gang member said an op, slang for opponent, had been killed but the victim had been revived. Anti-gang campaigners and MPs have called for an end to social media sites.
Damn. Does anybody have I made a nigga a zombie bar in the drill scene? Where like they talk about like, all right, I took that nigga out, but then they brought him back. So like I call that nigga a zombie now. That'd be a crazy bar.
Hosting the disturbing content. Dr. Simon Harding of the National Centre for Gang Research at University of West London told the Sunday People, previously to be part of a gang, it used to be that you would have to actually live on an estate or associate with a group of gang members. Now with social media, you can hook up with a gang, be recruited by a gang, be groomed by a gang, all virtually without ever living anywhere near the same estate. Jen Locke, founder of Lives Instead of Knives England, said, "These platforms are glamorizing and glorifying brutal crimes. They're encouraging attacks on rival gangs and stoking up tensions. TikTok caters for a younger audience, and it means that they are easily exposed to it." While TikTok has an official minimum user age of 13, an Ofcom survey found half of British children aged between 8 and 15 were regularly using the app. The TikTok posts are called an OJ profile or on-job profile, used to describe a successful or active gang member. The profiles are then posted on a TikTok account which has more than 16,500 likes and 1.5k followers. Each profile lists the violent acts allegedly carried out by the gang member, which can include stabbings and murders. It's not clear if the profiles were created by the gang member themselves or a person who held the account. Including in the profiles is one.
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know how this really ties into my man, because that's why I was watching this. Because there was like, I was like, these three should run into that nigga's name is on it. All right, I'm gonna keep rocking with it. So I don't know how. We 3 minutes in, I ain't heard this nigga name one time.
One for rapper CB, real name Lekon Akinsoji, who was handed a 23-year prison sentence for wearing a clown mask and brandishing a sawn-off shotgun at police during a car chase.
They gave that nigga 7 years short of a life sentence in the UK for just flashing a wop. Was his legal counsel paid? It couldn't have been paid. 23 years for just flashing it on a police chase? What else? What other madnesses did they catch him on at this time? It couldn't have just been he was running and had a fucking sawed off on him. You can't get 23 years for that. It can't be a 23-year sentence for that.
Chase. Lib Dem spokeswoman Daisy Cooper said videos that glorify violence are clearly unacceptable, and a TikTok spokeswoman said keeping people safe on TikTok is a top priority. In line with our community guidelines, we take swift action to remove dangerous or abusive content, and the account in question has been permanently banned from our platform. So what has the world really come to when you've got people that have got links in the government and they're coming out to talk about scoreboard videos? Yes, you just have to let that sink in for a minute. Again, these journalists need to have a better understanding about this specific topic at hand.
What does it mean to say that mugshot's rubbed? I don't get it. Even in context, that sounds crazy to me. Like, what does that mean? That mugshot's rubbed had to show you like something else. Like, what? Oh, he went live because the mugshot. He's like, that shit trash.
Though, because again, we all know for 100% anyone who's involved with that kind of lifestyle isn't going to be sat up all night making scoreboard videos to post on TikTok out of all places anyway, and that's just the reality of it. Again, because there has been incidents where social media has been used to recruit gang members, I think the media is trying to put 2 and 2 together and think that this is another example of that, when in reality it's probably just some 15-year-old making the videos. And the fact that they've tried to allude that CB could be behind one of the accounts, I actually find pretty funny, not gonna lie. When I posted the community tab post yesterday, I seen someone in the comments say when they think of CB in TikTok, all they can imagine is him doing the renegade, and remember when Baby R was doing TikTok dances from his cell? Imagine if that was CB.
This nigga is on the wing doing this inside his cell. But like, there's so many layers to this. Because to have a cell phone where he's at means he's not just some sucker ass nigga. But he has a cell phone. So that means he's not a sucker ass nigga. But then he's in here doing these TikTok dances. And doing TikTok dances doesn't make you a sucker ass nigga. But you would not expect that from a nigga who can get a cell phone while on the wing. And he's on the wing doing this shit. And like he's having the time of his goddamn life. And I don't know who this person is in this video. So I don't know if he's already like a jokester kind of person, like a Lippy. How he says he's really a nigga that's been on road. But like, hey, like, I make niggas laugh now. But like, don't take me for a joke, nigga. Like, I can still bad you up. Like, stop playing with me. I'm like, okay, I like that. So I don't know if he's one of those type of guys, or if he's just a nigga just be getting locked up. It's so many layers. I'm confused. That nigga from East London, isn't he? He's here, East London nigga. He gotta be East London nigga.
Continuing the topic of CB though, he was once again in the Daily Mirror when they ran an article about him getting verified on Instagram. So this article reads, a gun-wielding gangster jailed for 23 years has been awarded a quote-unquote celebrity blue tick by Instagram. Rapper CB, real name Lakan Akinsoji, was given the social networking site honour normally handed to A-list stars. The 21-year-old...
Damn, they just out here lying. Normally handed to A-list stars, like there's not just a numerical criteria in an application you fill out. Like this type of shit, like how just oh man, like how you just write this shit. Well, I get it, like a nigga gotta feed themselves, so I get it. But just like bro, like it's terrible journalism. It's terrible.
Who has nearly 50,000 Instagram followers, appears to update his page from his prison cell. His songs have been played more than 1 million times on Spotify, which could be netting the Twisted Thug up to £28,000. A knife crime campaign...
They're allowed to talk about him like this? This isn't libel? Well, I'm not libel. This would be more slanderous. But shit, Johnny Depp lost that case for fucking libel over there, so you guys are probably fucking shit. You probably talk about a nigga dirty over there. Woo! Netting the Twisted Thug up to $28,000. Holy shit! I don't hear dog whistles that loud in America. Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
Said it makes a mockery of justice. Genlock of Lives Instead of Knives England added, he's been turned into a pop star in prison. What sort of deterrent is this to children? It's glamorizing prison. An Instagram spokesman said it works closely with the police and prison bosses and will review and remove accounts being used from prison when we receive a valid legal request from the appropriate authorities. He added that the blue tick proves the authentic presence of...
So, if you didn't understand this, this is Instagram saying you can suck a dick because there's no proper legal authority to make them have to take this shit down. I don't currently think, because like in America, you can't just, oh, that nigga got a blue tick and like you delete his Instagram account. That's not a thing. Can you take his phone away and then that account goes dead because you took the phone away in jail? Oh yeah, that's totally a thing. But you can't. Like, we don't have any law that'd be like, oh, well, like, you can't make a nigga famous or this is a problem. Like, we have nothing like that over here.
The public figure, celebrity, or global brand it represents. In response to this, CB's official Instagram account would go on to say, thanks Daily Mirror for getting my soul spun, which I guess whoever is behind the account is saying that due to this report that has come out, it made the prison investigate to see if he had a phone in his cell. Either way, CB is now verified on Instagram, and as of now he isn't going anywhere, but if somehow he's watching this video, all I'm saying is from what Instagram are saying, if, and that's a big if, he does have a phone in jail and he gets caught on Instagram, according to them, I do believe his account will get deleted. So if there is any CB fans watching, if this does happen, then his account could potentially be deleted. But moving on to our next story.
So you gotta catch the nigga with the phone while in use of Instagram before Instagram would be like, all right, we'll delete the nigga. Oh shit.
And I seen this one last night and I was going to run the story on it, but it seems as if his management has now come out to say something and they're saying that this recent story is actually fake news. Either way, let's have a look what's being said and then we'll take a look at the response. So it's being reported that recently Skrapz had a court appearance and at this hearing it was heard that he is being accused of destroying the Blue Mini, which Harain is also being accused of. If you watch my last video I did covering this topic, we also discussed that Harain was allegedly to have destroyed this Blue Mini as well. I will leave that video link down in the description if you haven't seen it. What we do find out at this hearing though is that upon being rearrested he was alone in his car and it was here the police caught him with 5 rounds of 9mm ammunition in the boot of his car. He wasn't present at this hearing, but his solicitor Afij Bell said lawyers from his record label were in touch.
It's not illegal to have bullets over there. It can't be. Is it? I can't say it can't be. It's shit, nigga. I don't know the motherfucking laws. So is it illegal that he got caught with just 5 bullets in his trunk? Like, it's slipping a little bit, but like, it's just the rounds. I think the rounds should be like, the rounds no gun? That shit should be easy to beat.
with him, as well as in solicitor Afij Bell said lawyers from his record label were in touch with him, as well as instructing solicitors. Judge Wendy Joseph QC would go on to say it appears at the time of his arrest he was in his own expensive motor car alone, and when that car was searched by police in due course, there was found a number of rounds of 9mm live ammunition, adding, "Next, what happened in custody, I'm concerned about that, but it does not seem to me that a judge can grant bail to someone attacked in custody." So in this report, they're claiming that Skrapz was involved in some kind of incident when he arrived in jail after being rearrested, but after this report was released, Skrapz's management came out to say, "Stop talking shit on my guy's name. Skrapz is good. Account currently being controlled by management." So the site that ran this article is actually called Court News UK, and I've personally used it a couple of times for videos. You have to pay to view full articles on their website, but the website does basically follow the majority of court hearings that happen around the UK, especially if they're well known as well. They'll go into specific court dates even if they're small hearings. Now I can't say whether his management is lying or anything like that because it's not my place to say that, but what I will say though is if this website has lied about it, then surely this can damage the case, seeing as they're an official publisher of news stories. I do believe it falls under being in contempt of court. But again, I will keep you guys updated on this situation, and as more updates come out, I'll be sure to let you guys know on this one.
All right. Let's see what the time is on this. Yeah, I'm gonna end this one, and then I'm gonna start the next one. I'm gonna just run through all of these. So we're gonna have a nice little playlist of what the fuck happened to Skrapz, because that's the shit I'm trying to figure out now, in the more finer details of the case. I can't call it my man Bus case because that's not a thing yet. Like, you just got a mistrial. You gotta go one more time whenever them folks say they ready. Not when you ready, when they ready. And that's the dangerous part. Especially if you don't start fucking, you don't do that Meek Mill after I get out of jail tour right now. Oh shit. But if you do that, oh my God, it's gonna be hard for them to get you. It's gonna be hard for them to get you, especially if the last time you had a mistrial, like shit, you might get away. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me on this one. Check out the other ones. See you on the next one. I'm at it.